The emergency national disinfection exercise currently underway in the northeast was delayed at Langbinsi. Residents, according to a reporter, were not complying with the directives. Shops and stores in the market area were all opened, forcing the disinfection team to halt the process. My colleague Ilyasu Tanko joins me on Skype with more. Ilyasu, tell us more about this disinfection exercise. Has it ended already?
Yes, Gifty, it has ended across the 6 districts in the Northeast region. It started this morning at Nalirgo, the regional capital. In that particular area, about 30 markets were today disinfected by the Zoom Lion team. And also in the West Manfresi municipality, there about 20 markets were also, disinfected. So in all, we had about 120 medium and small markets that were disinfected today.
And you say that the people who work within the market made the process pretty difficult for the officials?
Yes, and that was one we visited. It was actually very smooth in the regional capital. When we visited the market, everybody had shut their stores, and only a handful of people were standing around. I guess they did not understand what was going to go on. This is the first time of seeing such incidents. So a couple of people were gathered around the market and they were observing. But when the minister himself came with the security officers, it was very easy for him to advise them to get inside their house because of the chemicals. But when we got to Kambaga, that was when we observed that even the social distancing protocols were not, fully adhered to. There were lots of people sitting by the roadside. Clearly, more than 25 people will be seen gathered around. And when we got to the marketplace, because of that incident, the authorities had to, put roadblocks in the market to make the people stay away for the exercise to go on. And when we got to Langbinsi market, actually that was where everybody, including the minister himself, expressed surprise because the market was active. People came there, they opened their stores as if nothing was happening. And so when the minister and his team got there, he had to ask the security to go and make the people shut their stores and before this exercise began. I spoke to some of the people who were in the market, and they told me that they actually did not understand the message that was given to them.
So perhaps some more education and communication down there. Ilyasu, thank you for that update. Ilyasu Tanko, the Northeast correspondent. Let's go to the Upper East region where Albert Sori is joining us from. Albert, how did the exercise go in your region?
Yes, Gifty. So in the Upper East region, the exercise was very smooth. The advantage with the Upper East region is that for most of the places where we have markets, we also have market day, which come every 3 days within the week.
Okay.
So for those markets where the market day did not fall today, usually you don't have many people on a non-market day. So it made it very easy for people to stay away. So we did, in total, we are told that 105 markets will be covered, but our team was divided into 2. One of the teams went to the eastern part, the other went to the western part. So in the western part where we covered the Bolgatanga Central Market, we covered the Navrongo Market, we also went to Paga, which is the border town as well. And the exercise was generally smooth. Now, announcements were already made, to the effect that the disinfection exercise was going to come off today. So by 5 a.m., when the team gathered to prepare for the exercise, it made it easy for people to see and not even show up at all, mainly because of the fact that they started early. So generally, it was very smooth. We got to Navrongo with the municipal chief executive and he briefed us as well on the fact that they needed to get the announcements going for the past 3 days to ensure that people don't come to the market today because of this disinfection exercise. And so everybody cooperated, and the exercise was smooth. At Paga, when we got there, at this time of the Upper East region, the sun is always very hot. It's part of the reason they had to start very early. So by the time we got to Paga, which is the border town, the exercise had already been carried out. Okay. But then we also got to speak to the district chief executive for the area on some of the put in place in Paga because it is a border town. Right. He talked about the fact.
Well, Albert, sorry, we've lost Albert, sorry there. Albert, sorry, joined us from the Upper East region. Let's go to the Upper West region where a similar exercise went on. Rafiq Salam monitored it. He joins me on the line. Rafiq Salam.
Hello, Gifty.
Tell us what happened as far as the disinfection exercise in the Upper West region.
In the Upper West region, before 6 a.m., the people who were supposed to do the mass spraying exercise had converged at the forecourt of the Upper West Regional Coordinating Council. So in the Upper West region, the sprayers are numbering up to about 388, and they are going to disinfect 110 markets, and which they did with dexterity and aplomb, starting with the market and also the Laura Park. And that was where the Upper West Regional Minister, who was accompanied by the municipal chief executive for Alaji Isaku Tairu, they went around to ensure that the exercise at that particular market was done and done well. There are other 6 markets in the one municipality that were also sprayed. And then from there, the team moved to Nadoli and then also to Jirapa. These areas are CSM belts. These are areas that when CSM, anytime there's a disease, people from these areas are mostly affected. And so the exercise at that particular place was done earlier. And so by the time we got to Nadoli and also Jirapa, the exercise had already been done. By speaking to the municipal chief executive for Jirapa and also talking about the Nadoli district chief executive, they spoke about one thing, about banning weekly markets at Jirapa and also at Nadoli. And so for Nadoli, they have placed a ban, 2 weeks ban on the weekly market at Nadoli. You can only go to the daily market. But also at Jirapa, they are saying that it's indefinite, and until the cases in the country are reduced, they are not going to lift that indefinite ban. And then also we move to Babili, one of the biggest markets in the northern belt of the country, where we went and then we met the municipal chief executive for Laura, Martin Domatira, and he also spoke about some of the measures that they have put in place to at least to not let the people infect with this coronavirus. But their greatest challenge has to do with the influx of people from the Black Volta into the Laura municipality. There's a border between Laura and then also Burkina Faso around the deeper area. And so there are also unapproved routes, and then people, as we said yesterday, right, 8 Burkinabés were arrested in that particular area, and so they were sent back to Burkina Faso.
Rafiq, thank you very much for those updates. Rafiq Salam there with those updates. So disinfection exercises have been going on in the markets. It happened here in Accra. It's happened in the Ashanti region. It's happening in the Upper West, Upper East, and the Northeast region as well.